You ever see Shooter?
No, never.
Dude.
Of course not.
His name is Jack Swagger.
Said the guy's name was Bob Lee Swagger. Never met the man, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, they said that, all right.
They also said that artificial sweeteners were safe, and WMDs were in Iraq, and Anna Nicole married for love.
So it's about them trying
What a
he needs to take the shot, right? He needs to do something for the government.
There's going to be an assassination. The shot will be taken from beyond a mile.
5 or 6 men in the world make a shot like that.
We need you to stop it.
Turns out they shoot someone. Everyone's trying to pin it on him. He goes on a fucking like manhunt. Then he gets Michael Pena, who played Luis in Ant-Man, to help him because he's like a FBI agent that believes him. So then they go on a tyranny against Danny Glover, and a bunch of other agents, who then kidnap his best friend's girlfriend who died in combat, and it was kind of his fault to they both feel he's responsible. Blah, blah, blah. So she's like the interest in this, but they kind of fall in love. But Casey Jones in this is like one of the bad guys, and he like beats the fuck out of the girl and shit like that. And he has like a gun to her head. He's like holding her, and then you just see this finger get shot off.
Not bad! Where'd he go? He went for the shot!
And then you see like another, like the rest of these get shot off. And he's like laughing, and you see him come out like maybe 500 yards away in like full white because they're in the top of a mountain, like Snow Mountain. Shit. And he's like laughing, and then it's nuts. But
that sounds incredible.
It's such a good fucking movie. Like,
really,
will you look up if Shooter is on anything? I might watch that tonight after Barbie. Dead ass. I swear I might watch that when we get home.
Talk yourself into it.
Yeah, it's such a good fucking movie. And they're like, there's a scene where they have a contraption where Michael Pena has like a gun in his hand, and they captured him, and they're like making it turn to where it's here, to where I'll pull the trigger. It looks like a suicide, literally.
That's my gun!
Yeah. You were a real touching suicide note, too. All over raw with guilt about your mistakes.
Like the whole contraption is like a saw puzzle.
What the fuck?
The movie. The show is, but I don't care about the show. I care about Mark Wahlberg. I love maybe. And so like then you see him like blacking out because he's getting choked still, and you see like someone out in the water, and you hear no shot, but you hear someone die, and like, you see the dude fall to him, and then you see another guy fall to him, and then he comes up, and you see he had a fucking water bottle like this on the end of his rifle as a silencer.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and he was like, I can't believe you do this, blah blah blah. Like, why would you do this? And he's like, you can't just go off and destroy the government or U.S. government. You can't take this on. He goes, I don't think you understand. These people shot my dog. And it was like, and if the clip's there, run it, Ray.
You can hire a good lawyer, and I'll call the bureau. They can work out some kind of deal. This is explainable. You can prove it. You didn't shoot the Archbishop.
I don't think you understand. These boys killed my dog.
Because it's the original John Wick.
Oh my God.
Because you think that it's because they're trying to ruin his life. And then he says that to Michael Pena before they both go on a rapid chain of events of just tyranny and bloodshed, of him being like, I don't think you understand. These folks shot my dog. And he says it out loud. Like, he was just minding his business. Yeah. He had an old dog that he was just, it was his old boy. It was like a Gus probably or something like that. A Gus. You like feed him baked beans and like meat with him. Sit next to him at dinner table. Like he's just like old man and his dog in the woods. Just, why would you do that? Like he's out in the woods by himself for a fucking reason with his dog, and you took his one best friend away. So now no one gets to see you ever again. Your family's done the whole. Yeah, it changes a man. His name's a man named Jack Lee Swagger.
Said the guy's name was Bob Lee Swagger.
You decide to kill his dog. There's no way there's not horrible repercussions. That name was given by God to let everyone know not to fuck with that man. And what did you do? Bang, bang, bang. How dare you?
Killed his fucking dog.
You killed his old dog just working. Lord. Like, how fucking dare you? Fucking Anyway,
God,
Shooter
it's
is such a good movie, dude. It truly is.
Almost got me talked into it, bro.
I truly would love to watch that movie with you just to be, because it's like an action-packed, like, not dumb movie. Like, it's a Jason Bourne-esque type. Did you watch Jason Bourne?
Somewhat.
Like the Bourne movies?
Yeah, when I was younger.
Okay, so it's kind of like that, but better. Because it's not like $1 million car chases and all this other random shit.
Take itself too serious.
No, it's him because he's like a highly decorated like military man. So he's like making like pipe bombs in Mountain Dew bottles.
Oh Jesus!
But like
Christ.
not with Mountain Dew, but it's like
Sure,
he's like making them on the side of a river before they go on this giant like explosion hunt thing, and they're like taking down a helicopter, just him and Michael Pena, and they're it's like it's nuts because he's planned it all because he's so trained. Because in the beginning of the movie they let you know, and you're just like, oh fuck, and they're talking about there's only one man they meet like this old decorated veteran. They're talking about he's blind except for one eye. And he's because he was a sharpshooter, and he's like, "Let me feel your hands, son." And he goes, "Like me, boy." He goes, like, "You're a killer." And he's immediately right that it's like what the fuck is going on? And he's like, "Has anyone ever shot from this distance before?" And he was like, "Yep, 2 men or 3 men." He's like, "One died a couple years ago." Said one they buried his ass in the desert, and in like '94. It's another one named Jackson Lee Swagger. And they don't know that that's Mark Wahlberg or he doesn't know that that's him in front of him.
Oh yeah.
And so Michael Pena's like, "What happened to the other two?" And he's like, "Can you confirm this?" And he's about the guy that was buried. And he goes, "Still got the shovel in my garage."
Oh my God.
That's how conspiracy works. Them boys on the grassy knoll, they were dead within 3 hours. Buried in the damn desert, unmarked graves out past Terlingua.
And you know this for a fact?
Still got the shovel.
And you're just like, and Mark Wahlberg just giggles and he shakes his hand. And he's like, "Thank you, I appreciate you talking to me." And that's it. And he's going about his way. No need to add that character at all because literally it makes no sense. Mm-hmm. Because they're just explaining to you mid-movie after the giant explosion scenes and all this and that. Take out the helicopter, they go meet this old man, and then they're like, "Yeah, this is how bad Swagger is." You know, they're one of 3 men that are still alive.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, it was just a random thing they had to put in for no fucking reason in the slightest. Such a good movie. Shooter is fantastic. Mark Wahlberg, you're great. That
has got to be a record for the longest you've talked about like a movie that we didn't go see, like in a podcast. That is an incredible.
Yeah. Damn. It's so good.
You've almost got me talking.
It truly is.
Holy shit.
You ever watch Zoom with Tim Allen, the superhero movie? Him training kids?
Yes.
Okay, so the girl that was invisible.
Okay.
She was also, man, what a coincidence. She was also the Invisible Woman in the shitty Fantastic Four remake.
Really?
That's the love interest in Shooter.
Okay.
She's a redhead in this one.
In Shooter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
Damn,
so
Zoom.
fucking good.
Well, that's a throwback.
Dude, it's on HBO. It's on Max now.
Max.
But man,